Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So today I have another double open tag for you, and again it is a 2 for Tuesday, which was started by Tom over at Knife Delights, and Show You Rough Ryder Knives, which was started by Brian over at Brian's Knives. Two great channels. If you're not subscribed to these two, definitely go check them out. I'll leave a link to their channels in the description. Watch some videos, drop some likes, leave some comments, and definitely subscribe. So I'll get down to the knives. This week I have two newer models from the Spade series, the Black Appaloosa Easy Open and the Cinnamon Bone Easy Open. I like this pattern a lot. I was waiting desperately for them to drop the Black Appaloosa Easy Open, and then I learned about this one coming, and I was anxiously awaiting that one also, and I am not disappointed in either one of these two knives. I know some people got really, bad duds as far as this Black Appaloosa one, where the action really sucked. It was gritty. The stops were mushy. It didn't snap very, they didn't snap closed or open very good. And yeah, but mine's a good example of the model. This one is a good example. It's not, the action on this is not as good as this one, but it's okay for me. And I guess we'll get down to it. Now, this is the Black Appaloosa 30th Anniversary Spade Series Easy Open. Here's the box. Model is RR2486. You got the Rough Ryder with the eye, the spade back here, Black Appaloosa. That is basically the tang stamp. You can see it better on the cinnamon bone than you can the Black Appaloosa. But you take off the always high quality handmade. That's the tang stamp, the diamond with a 30 in Rough Ryder. And yeah, like I said, this is a pretty good example of this one. Like I said, some people got, not so great ones. Centering's off just a little bit. There's a tiny gap running along this liner right here. Not major at all, but I just love the bone and the Black Appaloosa. I love how they do it. I really like the back side of this one. I think it's gorgeous, but pretty cool knife. Was my ruler. Take some measurements and stuff. Not a large knife. It's about 3 5/8 closed. This one's fairly thin. As you can see, the cinnamon bone's considerably thicker, but very easy carry. I've been carrying both of these when I carry them in this leather slip. This is a actual Rough Ryder slip I got from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Couple bucks. Last I looked, they're sold out. It was out of stock. I did wood burn a Cocker Spaniel in there. That's my dog. And yeah, that's how I carry both of these knives. In fact, past 2 days I have been carrying this one. So, but yeah, let's check this out. Open this thing up. Overall length of this is about 6.5 inches, and it has a mirror polished blade, so it is quite the fingerprint magnet. But handle itself, I said, was what, 3 5/8. Pretty comfortable in my hand. I get a full 4-finger grip on it. I wear extra large size gloves. But check the blade shape out. My lighting is like bad today. I like this blade shape. I think they call it clip point, but it's definitely, I don't even know what you want to call it. I like it though. Now, it does have double nail nicks on here, which I detest. I do not like the double nail nicks. Both are match strike poles. They could definitely done one or the other. Got away with it. It's got a big swedge up here, which on this knife, I'm not particularly fond of this huge swedge because it's right at the very top of that nail nick. And it works though. There's enough of it lip there to catch, but the whole purpose, right? Easy open. You shouldn't have to use that unless your fingers were wet or whatever. You just pinch and grip. And that's kind of why I don't like that big long swedge. That kind of makes it a little more difficult to grab onto, as you can see. But it works. It's not a deal breaker for me. My personal preference, I don't like the double nail nicks. I think it just is too much, too busy for the blade. I would like a cleaner looking blade. And check the back out. I think that looks pretty cool. And the swedge does look cool on that. I'll give them that much. But yeah, nice knife. The action on this one is excellent. And you can see it snaps closed, snaps into the half stop, and that seats in there pretty good. That's a nice strong half stop. Then it'll snap open. So I got one that has good walk and talk. Like I said, some people got bad ones, but this one's okay. And you got 440A steel. See if I can show that tang stamp. You can see it's stamped in there, but it's kind of hard to see. It doesn't stand out that great. On the back, you got the model number. Well, you got 440A on top. Model number RR2486, then China right below it. And yeah, nickel silver bolster, nickel silver pins, nickel silver spade shield, and everything is nice. This pin going over it, I can feel that. Really can't feel that one or that one. That is perfectly smooth. That is nice. And that one's nice. So this isn't really sticking up. I just kind of feel the little hump right there. And yeah, brass liners. Like I said, there's a little gap running right along here. Not bad at all though. Centering's off just a little bit. Overall, I am happy with this one. I really like it. And I still love the black Appaloosa bone on these knives. Especially this one on the back. I don't know, more spots and they're a little bit darker. And this side's cool looking also. So that is the black Appaloosa Easy Open, which was the 6th release from the series, the last one they've come out with. And this one is the first release from the cinnamon bone line. And I don't know if I mentioned all the models they're coming out with in the black Appaloosa, they're going to come out with in the cinnamon bone. So obviously they're not going to go in the same order as the black Appaloosa because this was number 6 and this is number 1. But take a look at this one. This one is super nice. Now it costs twice as much. This is like $35 where this is about $15. I can't remember exactly, but like $15, and this is like $35. But it is nice. Check that bone out. I like how deep the jigging is done. I can show that. Actually adds quite a bit of grip to this, where these are very smooth and I don't mind that, but yeah, I can see how these could be slippery and stuff. But this one definitely adds to the grip of it, But let's check it out. I like the colors, you know, it's white, got the oranges, brown, then the darker jigging, but look how deep and rough that is. I think it looks pretty good. This side's nice. And like I said, this one is considerably thicker than the black Appaloosa. You can see right there. And I actually have a knife out for size comparison. We'll get to that. But yeah, I love the bone. Again, you got nickel silver bolster, shield, and pins. The pins really depends on where it lands. If it lands kind of into a groove, you might feel it. Like this one, you can see the pin is right here. So the side of it kind of sticks out. I can feel that, but you know, I don't know what else they could do. This side is actually a lot better. That pin you can't even feel. This one you can't feel. And these ones, like I said, kind of just depends on where they land in the machining. Now, one thing, you can see striations, lines down in the deeper parts, like machine tool lines or saw cut. Kind of looks like a saw cut pattern. I know I seen somewhere a couple people are complaining about that, but yeah, I don't mind that at all. Kind of adds to it. That's where they machined it, right? So you can see that, but that doesn't bother me at all. And it's still a $35 knife. There's virtually no gaps back here on the back spring between the liners and the back spring. You still have that black G10 underliner. I didn't show it, but you can see it better on the black Appaloosa. I like the black against the white, and this is nice also, but the blade is a little bit different. Now, you might be able to see it, but still, the double nail nicks I'm not a fan of. But let's check the blade out, see if we can get it to show up. It's Damascus Blade. Now, I have no clue what steels they use to make it. I haven't used it enough to see how the edge holds up or anything like that, but I don't know if you can even see it. It's done really nice, really cool pattern on it. I like that. Now, I say it's too busy with the double nail nicks and that swedge. I think it's worse on top of the Damascus. I really wish they'd done one or the other, but it is what it is. I've been carrying using it, so now this one, it's got good snap closed. Pull on this one, probably a 4.5. Whereas the pull on this one is almost about the same, 4.5. So nice pull, and that's used in the nail nick on the end here. Now, it doesn't snap with so much authority into the half stop as the black Appaloosa, but it seats in there pretty good. It's not as firm as the black Appaloosa, but it's close. It does snap open. Now close the half stop. Goes in there okay. Doesn't snap in place as good as the black Appaloosa. Half stop to closed. Snaps in there okay. I have not flushed this out or cleaned it or anything, oiled it, so. And I've been carrying it in the sheath. You know, I'm just going to get more stuff in there, so I think if I flushed it out and lubed it up, that would probably be better, but it's nice and smooth. They're both nice and smooth, no grittiness or anything. And yeah, I'm I'm not mad at this one either. I like both of these. Pretty good examples of each model. And I said I had a size comparison. Now, 3 and, what did I say? 3 and, I can't remember, 5/8? Yeah, about basically the size of a Victorinox. This is the Super Tinker 91 millimeter. So you can see about that size. This the Super Tinker 3-layer knife. It's not much thicker. The cinnamon bone is dang close to it. I can measure it if you want to know. This is about 0.58. Super Tinker is 0.67, and this should be 0.48, 0.47. So this is definitely thinner, but I like the thickness of this. It really kind of fits in my hand better, feels more substantial, and the back spring here, pretty strong. Takes a little bit to start closing it. This one is a little stronger, definitely, to start to close it. Let's open the main blade up on this. So, the Rough Ryder overall length is a little bit longer than the Super Tinker. Cutting edge, yeah, the blade's longer, definitely. I like that blade shape, nice tall, flat, I want to say it's flat grind. Yeah, I do not feel, this one kind of feels like a slight hollow grind. This may be how they ground it. This one definitely feels like a flat grind. Pretty tall, plus you have the swedge, and even though these have double nail nicks, you know, I've used both of these, I have not got anything caught in there. They haven't hung up on anything I've been cutting. Now, the Damascus, I'm assuming it's real Damascus. I have no clue. You can kind of see it up here on the swedge where they polished it. I don't know. It's up to you. It's back here on the tang. Usually on the spine and stuff you can see the layers, and I can see them a little bit where they polished it up pretty nice. So yeah, I guess that's it. The two easy opens from the Spade series. Black Appaloosa, which is model RR2486, and I never showed the box to the cinnamon bone, so you can see the difference in the boxes. One just says Black Appaloosa, the other one says cinnamon bone Damascus knives right there, and that model is RR2528. So there you go. That's the two easy opens from the Spade series. Don't forget to check these guys out, Knife Delights and Brian's Knives. And I guess that'll do it for this video. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And until the next video, bye.